and urgency of the challenge. And this roadmap must deliver effective institutional arrangements for financing. Getting concrete results on loss and damage is a litmus test of the commitment of the governments to the success of COP27. Excellencies and friends, the good news is that we know what to do, and we have the financial and technological tools to get the job done. It is time for nations to come together for implementation. It is time for international solidarity across the board. Solidarity that respects all human rights and guarantees a safe space for environmental defenders and all actors in society to contribute to our climate response. Let's not forget that the war on nature is itself a massive violation of human rights. We need all hands on deck for faster, bolder climate action. A window of opportunity remains open, but only a narrow shaft of light remains. The global climate fight will be won or lost in this crucial decade on our watch. And one thing is certain, those that give up are sure to lose. So let's fight together and let's win for the 8 billion members of our human family and for generations to come. Thank you.
COP27. Sharm El Sheikh, Egypt. Together for implementation.
شكراً للسيد أنطونيو غوتيريش الأمين العام.
Thank you, Antonio Guterres, UN Secretary General. I would like to welcome Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, who's the President of the UAE.
Your Excellency, my dear friend, Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, Your Majesties, Your Excellencies, Mr. COP President, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, Your Excellency President, we are with you in what you said. Indeed, we need peace, we need dialogue, and we need the war to stop. First of all, I would like to thank the Arab Republic of Egypt and the Secretariat of the UNFCCC for organizing and hosting the 27th session of the Conference of the Parties, COP27. Here we are gathered today at a critical moment for our planet. Our world is facing intricate and complex challenges, including climate change, which has become so impactful on stability and security around the world. And since we only have one planet, it is essential that we bring together our efforts in order to address this challenge by engaging in climate action, which we see as an opportunity for innovation, for solution making, and economic diversity. Ladies and gentlemen, the UAE is known as a responsible supplier of energy and will continue to play this role for as long as the world needs oil and gas. And given that geology has its own logic, well, oil and gas, ladies and gentlemen, in the UAE is among the least carbon-intensive oil and gas around the world. And we will focus on lowering carbon emissions emanating from this sector. And this is not a new effort that we're going to undertake. Our founding father, Sheikh Zayed, may his soul rest in peace, has instructed that gas burning should stop for decades and instated the pillars of sustainability for the UAE in order to preserve the environment and natural resources. And as we follow in the footsteps of the founding father, for decades we have been working towards diversifying our economy and to build capacities in renewables and clear energies in order to promote economic and social development in a sustainable way. And the UAE has been the first country in the region that announced a strategic initiative for carbon neutrality by 2050. And we've launched just a few days ago a partnership agreement with the United States for investing $100 billion and to produce 100 gigawatts of clean energy in various parts of the world. This initiative, among others, create new sectors, new skill sets, and new jobs. And it also helps the spark of hope to remain and to continue in as far as we want to keep tabs on global warming. Ladies and gentlemen, the UAE continues its efforts to build bridges of cooperation and communication with members of the international community. And as we prepare for COP28 in the city of Dubai Expo in the year 2023, we will be focusing on supporting the implementation of the outcomes of the previous COPs and also to make sure that the first global stock take in the wake of the Paris Agreement. We will also focus on engaging everybody, all stakeholders, with proper and adequate representation of women, and also making sure that youth from around the world will partake and also further promote their enthusiasm for sustainable solutions. We are pleased to address an open invitation to all to cooperate in finding practical solutions that contribute to addressing the issue of loss and damage, as well as create new opportunities for sustainable economic development for humanity all over the world. Brothers and sisters, I would like to renew my expression of thanks to our brothers and sisters in Egypt, and I wish you and us all successful proceedings and successful efforts, because the risks and dangers around climate change target everybody with no exception. And because the future of our children and the children of our children will hinge on the steps that we'll take today. Thank you.
شكرا سمو الشيخ.
Thank you, Your Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, President of the United Arab Emirates. We have seen throughout this year whether the disasters and conditions that have had a negative impact everywhere in the world and on all species. And so nature is telling us that something is amiss, and everything happened in just 1 year. Please watch the video.
Once upon a time, in this land of wonders, there lived the mighty people of the Old Kingdom. Evidence of extreme weather events such as droughts and erosions